Hey everybody, this is Mr. McKee again with SEC 210. Today we'll be going over lab 17.2.6, which is attacking a MySQL database. And notice there is 4 questions to answer throughout the lab. So all those are noted with the word answer. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4. Alright, not a really long lab, but it's pretty neat how you can attack web applications using SQL injection. Alright. So in this lab we're going to open up Wireshark, load a PCAP file, view a SQL injection attack, and more information about the SQL injection attack and how to get information out of there. Alright. A SQL injection attack allows malicious hackers to type SQL statements in a website and receive a response from the database. This allows attackers to tamper with current data in the database, spoof identities, and miscellaneous mischief. A PCAP file has been created for you to view a previous attack against a SQL database. In this lab, you will view the SQL database attacks and answer the questions. Alright, so we need to use our CBROPS workstation, which I'm using that in VMware workstation. Alright, you would use Wireshark, a common network protocol analyzer, to analyze network traffic. After starting Wireshark, you will open a previously saved network capture and view a step-by-step SQL injection attack against a SQL database. Alright, so we're going to open up Wireshark and load a PCAP file. So I'm already logged in to my CBROPS workstation. And we can use the terminal to open up Wireshark, but I'm going to go by the instructions. So it wants us to click on Applications at the top left, go to CBROPS, open Wireshark there. Alright. In the Wireshark application, click Open. In the middle of the application under Files, okay, browse through the Home Analyst, which we're in this directory right now, the Home Analyst directory. Search for the lab support files, which is right here. Alright, open the SQL_lab. Alright, notice it's, in my case, it's the very last one in the list. SQL_lab.pcap. Alright, the PCAP file opens when I click it. Alright. So this is the actual PCAP file. Notice right here, SQL_lab.pcap. The PCAP file opens within Wireshark and displays the captured network traffic. This capture file extends over a 8-minute, alright, or 441-second period. The duration of the SQL injection attack. Alright, so if I go down all the way, notice 441 seconds is packet number 30. So I'm going to go up to 1. Alright, what are the 2 IP addresses involved in the SQL injection attack based on the information displayed? Well, you guys should be able to look at that. You got a TCP three-way handshake going on with a sync. There's a request, sync ACK, and ACK. So three-way handshake is completed right there. Packet number 3. Packet number 4, you're starting to send some kind of traffic across the network. All right. So part 2 is view the SQL injection attack. So in this step, you will be viewing the beginning of an attack. Within the Wireshark capture, right-click line 13. So I got to scroll down a little bit to line 13. Click that. Right-click, follow. All right, HTTP stream. All right, line 13 was chosen because it has the get HTTP request. This is very helpful in following the data stream as the application later sees it and leads up to the query testing for the SQL injection. All right. The source traffic is shown in red. All right, source traffic. The source has sent a GET request to the host 10.0.2.15. In blue, the destination address is responding back to the source. So notice right here is seeing a GET request right there, and then it's responding with an HTTP document. All right, and it goes way down to the bottom. All right, so in the find field, right here in the bottom, you want to enter 1 equals 1. All right, click Find Next. All right, notice it finds that right there. The attacker has entered a query 1 equals 1 into the user ID search box on the target 10.0.2.15 to see if the application is vulnerable to SQL injection. Instead of the application responding with a login failure message, it responded with a record from the database. The attacker has verified that they can put in SQL command and the database will respond. The search string 1 equals 1 creates a SQL statement that will be always true. All right. In the example, it does not matter what is entered into the field, it will always be true. All right, so close the follow HTTP stream window. Close right there. Click the clear display filter. All right there. Hit X. All right, to display the entire Wireshark conversation. All right, the SQL injection attack continues. In this step, we'll be viewing the continuation of an attack. Within the Wireshark capture, right-click line 19. So I got to scroll down a little bit to line 19, right there. And see, it's sending GET requests to the mySQL database APN. All right, so right-click it, follow HTTP stream. All right, sending. All right. Enter the find field. Let's see, 1 equals 1. Right, the attacker has entered a query 1 or they entered one single quote or 1 equals 1 union select database user, all right, into a user ID search box on the target 10.0.2.15. Instead of the application responding with a login failure message, it responds with the following information. So they got all this information back from that database. All right. The database name is DVWA, and the database user is root at localhost. There are also multiple user accounts being displayed. Close the follow HTTP stream window. All right, close that. Hit the clear again, which is the X. I know you can't see my entire screen, but I'm trying to keep it as large as possible to see it. All right. So the SQL injection attack provides system information. The attacker continues and starts targeting more specific information. Within the Wireshark capture, right-click the line 22. And notice where all these ones we're looking at are the gets requests. All right. So let's do follow once again HTTP stream. In blue, the destination device is responding back with to the source. And so I'm going to go in here again and do 1 equals 1. Right. The attacker has entered a query 1 single quotes or 1 equals 1 union, select null version into the user ID search box on the target to locate the version identifier. Notice how the version identifier is at the end of the output, right before the pre and division ending tags, closing HTML code. Alright, so it's right, where is that? Let's see. So the 1 right there, 1 equals 1 union select. Version identifier. There's the version right here. 5.7.12.0 Ubuntu 1.1. Alright, when is the version? If you put all of that, that's fine. 5.7.12-0 Ubuntu 1.1. Alright, close the follow HTTP stream window. I'm going to close that again. Alright, clear the display filter. Did that. Alright, the SQL injection attack and table information. The attacker knows that there is a large number of SQL tables that are full of information. The attacker attempts to find them. Within the Wireshark capture, right-click line 25, which is another get. Follow HTTP stream. Alright, the source is shown in red. It has sent a GET request to database. Alright, server. In blue, the destination device is responding back to the source. In the find field, enter users. Alright, let's look down here. Alright, the attacker has entered a query, which is the query right there. So he's into the user ID search box on the target to view all the tables in the database. This provides a huge output of many tables, and the attacker specifies null without any further specifications. Alright, so it shows a whole bunch of stuff in those database tables. Alright, see how much stuff's on there? Alright. So what would the modify command of this command, select null, column name from information schema where table underscore name equals users. That should only show, let's see, table name from input. What would the modify command of, let's see what he did different. You need to select null, table name of information. This right here should only show you the table name of users. You shouldn't get all of these other tables. Alright. Because it's just showing you completely everything. So that would narrow down your search if you're looking for users. Because up here, where was he at? So the attacker entered this query. Alright, so return all, and you select null, table name from information tables. So it's showing all the tables. Down here, select from information schema.columns where table name equals users. So this will show you only the table name of the users. So only users will be displayed, or the information from the table of users. Alright, so let's close that down. Clear this filtering. Alright, the SQL injection attack concludes. The attack ends with the best prize of all, password hashes. Within the Wireshark capture, right-click the line 28. Alright, follow HTTP stream. The source is shown in red. It has sent a GET request to the host. In blue, the destination device is responding back with the source. Click find. 1 equals 1. Oops. Alright. When the text is located, click cancel in the find text search box. Click cancel. When the text is located, click. There's no real cancel, but let's do that. Alright, but basically it's right here. Alright. The attacker has entered a query, that query right here. Alright, into the user ID search box on the target and pulls usernames and password hashes. Alright, which user has a password hash of that right there? I should be able to just paste that in there. Copy. Oh yeah, I won't let paste that because I'm using Linux. Alright, but let me do this. I'll do the last 5 digits. 69216B. Alright, first name. Surname is right there. So 69, let's find it again. So that's right there. First name. Let's see how this is broken down. Okay, it has first name like Pablo, surname Picasso, first name Bob, username Smith, first name admin, has the password, first name Gordon, surname is hashed. This actually has first name of 1337. Alright. Which user? So I guess that would be user 1337. Okay. So using the website such as cracknation.net, copy the password hash into the password hash cracker and get cracking. What is the plain text password? Alright, so as long as CrackNation is not blocked on this network, let's see. Alright, and I'm going to let you guys do that. I'm not going to do that for you guys, but it cracks it like immediately. Here, let me relive it. Alright, so pretty much all you have to do is go to this cracknation.net. Now, just be careful. Obviously, this is a hacker website. All right, but it's going to crack this password. Type the or copy and paste the hash in here. Click I'm not a robot, and then as soon as you do that, you should be able to click crack hashes. And as long as that is in the, it's probably using a word list, I would assume. It cracks it immediately. All right. All right, so that will answer that. What is the plain text password? Click the follow HTTP. Check that. All right, so what is the risk of having platforms use the SQL language? Well, obviously you can do stuff like that if it's not been secured. Browse the internet and perform a search on prevent SQL injection attacks. What are 2 methods or steps that can be taken to prevent SQL injection attacks? All right, I'll let you guys do that too. Just do a Google search, prevent. Let me see how much stuff comes up. Right, how to prevent SQL injection attacks. All right, let's see what it says. All right, so it shows really good ways to do that, but I'll let you guys search for that. The biggest thing you can do is just whatever input you're putting in your database, have it validated on the client side before you send it to the server. So it's a lot harder to crack into it. All right, that's it. So you guys answer those 4 questions. Put them in blue text so it's easy for me to read, and submit those for grading. All right, but that's it. Thanks for watching.